Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Waves of the Atlantide. This is a game that you can find on Steam's Early Access program for roughly $5. I stress early access, that means the game is still under development, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. So I played the tutorial and a single-player game against the AI off-camera just to get my feet wet. And based on my experience so far, well, it's an interesting concept. It's a cross between an empire builder and a battle royale game. Yeah, like I said, interesting concept. You start off with a city, and you generate resources in this city. You also start with a troop. You can generate more resources like metal, and food, and science, and more troops if you want to, but you have to grow your city as you do so. And to grow your city, you spend the metal that you're producing. Food will help you support a larger army population. Science will allow you to gain passive benefits. And troops, well, you can use them for combat. You'll be able to colonize neutral land and then build more cities on the island. So you start off with one city, but then you advance and you grow your empire. Each city is its own entity, so you have to grow each one individually. While you're doing this, your opponents are doing the same thing, and the island will be sinking. It's going to be destroying tiles. So it's encouraging you to expand and to dominate before you get wiped out by, well, the neutral tidal wave. So let's just go ahead, jump into it. Options menu, just real quick. Audio sliders, master music effects, and UI volume. I do have the music off for the sake of the commentary and to prevent copyright issues. Gameplay, not much going on here. Just MP invites in single-player games. Graphics, FPS limits. So very limited information and options here. Confined cursor is the only input. Okay, so I gotta say, definitely do the tutorial. It'll help you out. Single player, there's easy, medium, and hard AI, but one suggestion to the developer I want to make right out of the gate. Easy is way too darn difficult. I thought I was doing okay for the first 5 minutes. I had, I want to say, 10 armies. I was attacking his territory. I was doing very well. And then he comes at me with like 150 troops and just murders me. And I'm trying to learn the game. So it's like, easy is supposed to be a casual experience. Give the player some room so that he can learn how to play. If he wants a challenge, that's what medium and hard AI is for. Easy is way too difficult. I'm sorry. This is not a game I would play if easy is going to remain as difficult as it is. So that's one thing I just want to caution the developer on. There are casuals out there that will not buy this game if it is too difficult. I'm just telling you right now. If you want to appeal to a wider audience, make easy easy, make hard hard. Do not make easy too darn difficult, okay? I want to go ahead and get rid of these guys, and I'm going to add one easy AI, and you can choose a seed, randomize, world size, fog of war. I'm just going to do one enemy AI. Now, I'm going to lose. I'm going to tell you that right now. And, okay, so the way this works, this is kind of a bad start here. Anyway, here's my city. I click on it. I am gaining metal over time. I've got 2 metal in storage. I'm gaining 1, well, it's material, not metal, but it has like an anvil. I'm gaining 1 material every so many seconds. Levels, if I want to produce more material every time this ticks, then you click on this. You're going to spend metal in order to increase material gain, food generation, science, or generate troops like I was talking about earlier. So I've got 2 right now. I'm going to go and increase this again. I need 3. Actually, no, let's cancel that. Maybe we'll do food and science. Okay, now with my science point, if I click on the upper right here, the science button, production, +1 production material per city. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And now I should be generating more resources. So while it's happening, you'll see that my food gain is +2 and my consumption is -1. Owned area is 7. I can click on my empire menu here to keep track of everything that's going on across all of my cities. I can click on an empty tile if I want to place a new city in that area, but I have to capture that area first. I have to click on an existing troop. right-click on like an adjacent tile, and he'll capture all of these tiles, bring it into my empire. Then maybe I can put a city somewhere in this area later. All right, back to this. I've got 6. Let's go ahead and maybe produce some more things. The higher the level, the more expensive it becomes to upgrade it. Let's do science again. And this is going to cost me 2 now. 3. I don't have it. Let's go ahead and upgrade that again. Okay, so this guy's done doing that. Let's go ahead and just capture more territory. Let's do... I guess we'll do that one over here. I don't know where the water is. Guess we'll scout a little bit. Sometimes you're bordering an ocean. I don't... Okay, it looks like I'm free to go that way. I colonize in this direction. Alright, let's go ahead and produce a troop. That costs food and material. I'm producing 5 material per turn. Let's go ahead and do more food and more science. And let's produce... Let's do more... Okay, faster material production. Let's do that. Alright, so now I've got another troop. Now, the way troops work, you can stack them, but food consumption increases. Stacking them makes them stronger, more sturdier. However, again, it increases food consumption. The computer decided, and I was just watching him murder my troops, but it seemed like all 150 of his units, it was just 1 unit here, 1 unit there. So he didn't stack them, as far as I could tell. Alright, let's do more food and more science. I'll produce another troop. Guess we'll just keep capturing territories. Putting a city down, I can click just anywhere on the map. There's a little red flag. Actually, let's do this. There we go. It has to be a perfect hexagon. All the spaces around it has to be free and clear and something that you own. So now I start over with this city. I can increase its levels like so. I can also go to this Empire menu and manage it from here if I want to. You can see the production queue. Let's go ahead and just add more food. Let's add more troops. Yeah, these guys are... Yeah, see, now it's minus 11 because I've got 3 people stacked up. I'm actually going to split them, I think, though. All right, now notice my food consumption went from 11 to 5. So by themselves, they don't cost as much food, but at the same time, keeping them together makes them more sturdy. All right, so right-clicking, if you select them and just right-click, that's another quick way of just grabbing territory. You don't have to click on the red flags or the colonized neutral territory scroll down here. Just right-clicking on the area is good enough. Back to this. Okay, so queue is empty here. Let's do food and science. More food, more science. More food, more science. Okay, +2 production material per city. 10% faster movement. There's increased vitality in battles, higher damage. Faster unit unstationing. It's just... let's go with +2 food. Okay, let's take that one. More food means more troops. Alright, can we... I don't think we can colonize there. Alright, I guess we'll create a city here. There we go. And we'll level that up a couple times. Clearly, I'm not the fastest at this game, but it's a work in progress. Put that there. Level these up. At some point, we're going to be running into the enemy. I don't know where he is, but... Okay, I guess we can't do that there. Let's take a look at this menu. Okay, so 4 that we can spend here. Let's go ahead and up. I like my science. Now, let's go ahead and do troops with these guys. We'll split them later, I guess. So at the moment, I'm just grabbing territory as much as possible. Nothing too fancy. I think we want as much science as possible right now. Alright, let's take, I guess, faster stationing, increased vitality. Okay, higher damage in battle. Let's take that. And we need one more research point for another... Oh, there we go. +1 troop when producing army, or -1 army upkeep per city. Let's do the... Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's continue grabbing territory and creating cities. Can't put that there. There we go. Okay. Cities galore. Now this rock is in the way, so I can't do that. Okay. Let's come here and queue everything up easier. There's an easier way to... Okay, there we go. We can add a material to the queue just from here. Kind of convenient. Oh, there's the ocean down here. Okay, so that means the enemy must be to the north, I would imagine. Yeah, I see a tile there. Alright, so let's prepare to meet him. We don't want to expand any further to the south because, well, the water is pretty nasty. It'll wipe us out. That's what the Battle Royale element is all about. Let's move up there. I think we're going to want more troops at some point. Let's get rid of this. I'm going to use this, because this one, it's going to take forever. Again, the higher level something is, the more it costs. So I'm going to just keep producing troops on this first one. Oh, looks like we're under attack. Alright, let's get over there. Bread, forget that. We'll just produce more troops there. Now this is where I died last. I mean, the enemy had at one point had so many troops it was unreal. It was ridiculous. Now I have not fully mastered combat yet. It looks like if I've got my color more on the bar than he does, then I'm winning. That's what I gathered anyway. The tutorial didn't really cover that. Oh yeah, here comes his 1,000 men. Whatever. I think, like, the game was appealing to me up to combat. Like, combat was just eh. I found the city resource generation a lot more interesting. Minus 366 food. I'm gonna have to split some of these guys up, I'm just saying. I gotta wonder, how is he affording all of that? I gotta wonder. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe... I've got all this... Let's go ahead and just get more food going. Maybe we'll be able to support larger armies this way. Plus 95... Alright, got all this science too. Let's take... Lower army upkeep, we'll take that. Faster food production, I'll take that. Faster colonization, I'll take that. Areas collapsing, reveal fog of war, army site +1, I'll take that. Alright, so that's all of my science there. Oh, looks like he's overrunning me here. I honestly can't tell if I'm winning or not. Nope. Cannot tell. What's weird is I can't seem... Oh, there we go. Huh. Normally if I select a city, I'm able to choose what I want to build there, but for some reason, that's weird. Alright, maybe I'll have to do it from here. Okay, let's just produce one army per. And this one seems to be stuck. Can't seem to move it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like I said, like, I think the developer is on the right track with this. I mean, it is in early access, I will say that. So, you know, there's still, there's still room for improvement. It's not like I'm gonna destroy the game and say don't play it, but at the same time, it definitely needs some TLC. Combat especially, like this is where the game falls apart, I think. It's just this part of it is just not fun. I liked managing the towns and gathering resources and making them better. This is just an exercise in tedium, especially because easy is so difficult. At least I think it's difficult. Like, I can't tell what the heck is going on to know if I'm winning or not. And I'd love to know how the computer is supporting that massive army here without going bankrupt on food. Well, it looks like I'm making a push toward his stuff. If I can maybe knock out a couple of his cities, that would be ideal. And then hold the line here. I'll just keep him occupied here while my other armies just go crazy up here. And I have negative food, so I don't know what the penalty is. I mean, do I lose army over time? The game really didn't explain that to me. I don't appear to be losing any armies. Oh, goody, he's got more people coming. Let's just keep taking these cities if we can. What's weird is I'm selecting the city to queue up build orders, and it seems like it thinks I'm selecting an army, which is rather weird. Okay, wow, we actually managed to beat that guy back. I'm very surprised. Alright, well, let's get our armies up here. Yeah, he's spawning more armies. Now the fight is just going to be somewhere up here. Oh, they're making a push there, right down the middle. Man, this could go on for a while. I'm just saying. In the meantime, yeah, this island is going to demolish my cities. Alright, I'm thinking reinforcements at this point. Let's produce armies here, maybe? There's a possibility that I might actually win this, but the downside now, I mean, playing against an AI that is still good even on easy, he's better at micromanagement than I am. So it's just a matter of time before I can't keep up with whatever it is going, you know, whatever is going on here. Now he's coming at me from this side. It's wonderful. He can't seem to make up his mind. And again, it doesn't help that I can't seem to select the town anymore and actually spawn people there directly. I actually have to go to this Empire menu. Okay, let's just keep moving. Okay, well, this could go on for a while. So I think what I'm going to do is put a cut in the video here. Like I said, it's early access. There's still room to improve. Combat needs something. Okay, I'm not really digging the combat system here. I do like the fact that you're managing territories and different cities. But for an easy AI, this is taking way too long, and there's too much going on for a newcomer to really get familiar with the game and to enjoy it. So, do I recommend it right now? No. I mean, it's only $5, so you know, if you think you can trust the developer to do something with it down the road, then maybe take the $5 plunge. I mean, it's not like you're buying a $50 game, so there's that. But if it were me, I'm more stingy with my money, and I prefer to wait. I got a press key, but still, if I were to buy it, I would definitely wait a little longer for things to get hashed out, see where the game is going, see if it's going to get abandoned, that kind of thing, and then take the plunge. So, yeah, if you guys want to see more, let me know. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.